What is going on, boys and girls? It is your friendly neighborhood temporary citizen, and today I'm going to be doing a long-term review on this ATOTO A7 10-inch stereo that I've got in my Holden, Colorado. So I've been using this for 3 or 4 months now, and in my daily, so I feel like I can give you a pretty decent summary of what it's actually like to use on a day-to-day basis. And let me just say, it is amazing. It is so good for the value. Now, full disclosure, they did send me this for free, and I am so stoked. I keep telling my friends to go buy one because it is that good. So we've got it here, and this is it. Now, this is the 10-inch version, and it's probably too big, if I'm going to be honest, because like I've got the full drive controls under here and the aircon controls under here that I can't quite see from my driving perspective. So I probably should have gone for the 7-inch over the 10-inch, but it is so nice to navigate on. So I just had Waze up, and as you can see with Waze, now I've got a mad little warthog as my emblem. But the reason that I like Waze, right, is using the GPS, it gives me my current speed, which is more accurate, and it also gives me the speed limit. So Waze is very good at that. Google Maps does it when I use the app, but not through the Google Maps through Android Auto for whatever reason. So Waze does actually give me those speeds, which is super handy. I like being able to see what the speed limit is on roads. But yeah, the thing itself is very responsive. Spotify works, Waze works, Google Maps is handy. The voice dialing and stuff is alright. I think this is an Android issue. Some of the issues I have are not with the stereo, but the stereo itself actually works really well. So this is all Android Auto. You can do the same with the Apple CarPlay, and then you can also just use the Bluetooth audio. You can plug in a rear view camera. I haven't used any of this. I use the radio occasionally, but most of what I use is the Android Auto. That's really sick. So Waze is absolutely the best thing to do. And then Spotify works really well. So I'll give you a bit of a shot at what it's like. How can I... play Scarlet Fire on Spotify.
Sure, asking Spotify to play Scarlet Fire.
Right, so as you can see, the stereo itself is actually pretty mad. The voice stuff is handy. I've got my Spotify linked up on my phone, and it charges the phone, which is pretty sick. That's the only thing is it doesn't have the wireless Android Auto. That being said, I'm usually wanting to charge my phone, so it's not a big issue. Now, as far as negatives go, it is a little bit rattly sometimes. It's hard to fully get in there and tighten it up fully. Just part of being the 10-inch one, you probably wouldn't have that issue with the 7-inch. Obviously, it being too large is another thing. And then the last one is sometimes the Android Auto doesn't show, so it's just a black screen. It'll still do the sound and everything, but it won't display it for whatever reason. Could be because I'm not using an official Samsung cord. Maybe it just gets caught up sometimes, but that's a sometimes issue. It's not an all the time issue. Usually turning off the car and turning it back on fixes it. But yeah, that's all really handy. And then obviously, like the navigation and stuff, having my little warthog there is sick. And then Google Maps, very similar. Google Maps is sometimes easier to find places, but the actual navigation is better on Waze. But yeah, this is an overview of the ATOTO. I'm super stoked. For $2.99 Australian on Amazon delivered, it is sick. I don't know.
Currently in West Footscray, it's 15 degrees and mostly cloudy.
All right.
Today.
Thank you. Yeah. So that's all pretty handy. You know, listen to my Spotify, Google Maps it. That's all you really want from a stereo, but it is very, very, very good. I think if I have another car, I'll probably go for the 7-inch. I won't go for the 10-inch. But other than that, I'm so stoked with it. Like, I've seen other people have name brand ones, and honestly, using them feels exactly the same, except the 10-inch is so nice for having navigation on, because it's just massive. But it does reflect off this big window a fair bit, so that's something. Anyway, that has been my long-term review on the ATOTO A7. It's just a short one, but it is seriously a good bit of gear. So if you're thinking about getting one, do it. ATOTO would love to work on the new ones if I upgrade cars, so yeah. And then I will, when they get the reverse camera in, I'll look at wiring that up and giving you a review on that as well. But yeah, I've been Temporary Citizen. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.